flee from the police nor to evade my trial herein and do not wish to avoid the due and proper administration of justice. I will not commit any offences. I submit that there is no likelihood of me endangering the safety of the public or any person or indeed the public interest. I will certainly not undermine the justice system, and I will stand my trial and abide by any further conditions the court may seek to impose. 39. I humbly submit that the interests of justice do not require that I remain in custody pending the finalisation of my trial, which I am informed may take many months to finalise. I undertake to attend court religiously and faithfully each and every occasion to which this matter is postponed until its conclusion. I further undertake to comply fully with each and every bail condition that the court may seek to impose, should it see fit to grant me bail. 40. As regards the amount of bail, I am able to raise an amount of approximately 10,000 rands, but of course will be able to raise a further amount through loans from friends and family, which loans I will have to repay. With respect, I do not believe that it is the quantum of bail that steers my return to court and complies with any bail conditions, rather than the fact that I am anxious to assert and prove my innocence of all wrongdoing in this matter, and moreover my full confidence in our justice system. In support of the allegations herein contained, I next hereby mark JM1, the confirmatory affidavit by my attorney Tian Peters of my attorneys of record. Wherefore I pray that may please the above honourable court to grant me bail as requested, coupled, if need be, with any bail conditions, including, if need be, in the most stringent of conditions, until the matter is finalised. Your Worship, this was then duly signed by the applicant and commissioned before Commissioner of Oaths. Your Worship, JM1 is the confirmatory affidavit by Mr. Tian Peters. It reads as follows. I, the undersigned, Tian Peters, do hereby make oath and state that 1. I'm an adult male attorney duly admitted, and the facts herein contained are, unless otherwise stated or unless the context otherwise indicates, to be my personal knowledge and belief, both true and correct. 2. I confirm that I am employed as an associate at the firm Sardi & Associates Incorporated. The attorneys of record for the first applicant, Julius Dr. Mkhwanazi. I'm dealing with the first applicant's matter at our firm. Paragraph 3. I confirm that I have read the first applicant's affidavit in support of application for bail and confirm the contents and correctness thereof insofar as same relate to me. Similarly, Your Worship, this was duly signed by the deponent, Mr. Tian Peters, and commissioned properly before a duly appointed Commissioner of Oaths. If Your Worship is satisfied of the confirmation by the applicant of the contents hereof, I will then leave to hand this up and the court to accept it as Exhibit A, Your Worship.
Thank you. Mr. Mkhwanazi. You confirm the contents of this statement has been correct?
Yes, Worship.
Thank you. It shall be Exhibit A. Mr. Ortiz, any more evidence for the applicant?
None, Your Worship. That concludes the case on behalf of the first applicant. This day.
Mr. Harris.
Let's go to Commissioner.
Thank you, Your Worship. We too, on behalf of the accused, have prepared an affidavit for bail. Where's my copy? I beg leave to hand up the original for Your Worship to follow. There will also be a confirmatory affidavit from his wife. It has the heading of this matter, and it states, I, the undersigned, Kagiso Michael Lerutla, do hereby declare under oath as follows.
Again, I don't know if I have to follow.
Copy. And a copy for me.
It's the confirmatory, and that's a copy for you.
Sorry, Your Worship. I'm the applicant in this matter. The facts contained herein are within my personal knowledge and belief, and are both true and correct, save where the context indicates otherwise. Under the heading Personal Details, I'm a South African citizen who was born and bred in Jane First, Limpopo Province. I was born on 15 March 1996, and that makes me 40 years old. I reside at number 6, Teak Street, Serengeti Estate, Ekurhuleni, Kempton Park, Gauteng Province. I'm a tenant at that property. C. Copy of the lease agreement and my identity document marked Annexes A and B. If I could just go to A and B. I don't intend reading out the whole lease agreement, but there's a copy.
This agreement is the renewal agreement. Where is A?
Yeah, where's A? Sorry, Your Worship, I just can't find Annex A.
Where's Annex A?
I'll return.
Annex A is the ID. It's not the original.
Oh, I see. Annex A is with your original, Your Worship.
Yeah, no,
It's not in my copy. Sorry. Sorry for that interruption. And then Annex B, you will see there's a landlord whose identity is not particularly relevant, but the tenant is Kagiso Michael Lerutla, and the address is 6 Teak Close, Witfontein Extension 27. That's the property description of 6 Teak Street, Serengeti, Ekurhuleni, Kempton Park. As Your Worship knows, the street addresses compared to a property description are not always the same. But it's 6 Teak Street, Serengeti. Then paragraph 3.1. I do have 2 valid passports, one being an official passport. The official passport was issued to me because of my official position as city manager of Ekurhuleni. I am prepared to surrender both passports in case that is required. I'm married to Ntabiseng Lerutla. My wife is unemployed, and we have 2 daughters, and their ages are 6 years and 8 years, respectively. They're both at school. These children live with us at our primary residence mentioned in paragraph 3 above. My family is therefore entirely dependent on me for survival, as I'm the sole breadwinner. Employment status. I'm currently employed as city manager of Ekurhuleni municipality as from 1 November 2025. I earn 220,000 Rand per month. Prior thereto, I was a group chief financial officer at Ekurhuleni municipality from 1st of June 2019 until the end of May 2024. I was reappointed to the same position on 1 August 2024 until end October 2025. Paragraph 3.4. I'm a qualified chartered accountant, and I hold the following qualifications: B.Comp degree, University of Limpopo; B.Com Accounting Honours, University of Johannesburg; MBA, Regenesis Business School, and I'm currently expecting the results for the Masters of Philosophy in Accounting from UNISA. I've been advised by my legal team that the offences with which I have been charged fall under Schedule 5, and therefore the onus is on me to demonstrate to this Honourable Court that the interests of justice permit my release on bail. Next paragraph. I've been further advised that the contents of this affidavit may be used by the state in a subsequent or the subsequent criminal trial. Rootedness in South Africa. I'm deeply rooted in the Republic of South Africa because all my family members live in the Republic of South Africa. I normally travel between Gauteng and Limpopo provinces to visit my family members. I have travelled overseas for both holidays and work purposes in the past. However, I have no intentions to emigrate from the Republic. Circumstances leading to my arrest. I was arrested at Owatambo yesterday. That's the airport, Your Worship. 19 April 2026. In the presence of my friends, family, after returning from Cape Town, I fully cooperated with the police during my arrest. The police advised me that I will be facing the charges of fraud, corruption, and defeating the ends of justice. I intend to plead not guilty to these charges. However, I still need to consult with my legal team properly after the docket has been disclosed. In the absence of the docket disclosure, I cannot therefore comment on the merits of the state's case at this point. I'll argue on that later, as my learned friend has done. Assets. I have the following assets: I have one immovable property situated at 24 Milderbosch Estate, Brentwood Park. The latter property is rented out to tenants. This property is bonded with ABSA, and I'm paying a bond of about 19,000 Rand per month. I own home furniture items and personal possessions worth about 400,000. I also own one motor vehicle, a BMW X5, whose registration number I can't remember at this stage. Pending cases. I've been advised by my legal team that I'm required by law to correctly and truthfully disclose my previous convictions and the pending cases, and in the event that I provide any false information, I may be punished by a court of law. I do not have any, or I am not aware of any, pending criminal investigations or cases or warrants of arrest against me. Previous convictions, I do not have any previous convictions in my name. Protection orders or parole. There are no protection or harassment orders issued against me either under the Domestic Violence Act of 1998 or Harassment Act of 1997, and I am not under parole. Submissions regarding factors to be considered when deciding whether to grant bail. And these, Your Worship, as you know, are the key factors. Section 64A, endangering public safety for anyone. I submit that I've never been involved in harassing or intimidating any member of the public or witness in the past concerning this matter, and I have no reason to do so. Accordingly, no one will be in danger if I am released on bail. No evidence exists for this court to reasonably suspect that any member of the public will be in danger if I am released on bail. Then under Section 64B, likelihood to evade trial, I'm deeply rooted in the Republic, and I have a stable and gainful employment as well as a stable family. I do not intend to emigrate from the Republic as already stated above. Section 64C, interference with state witnesses. I do not know who the exact witnesses are in this matter, and I have no reason to interfere with them. I'm fully aware that it will not be in my interest to interfere with any of the witnesses in this matter, as that would place my bail at risk. Section 64D, jeopardy to functioning of criminal justice or bail system. I do not have any knowledge whether the police investigations are complete or not at this stage. I also do not have any knowledge as to how the police will pursue further investigation, if any, at this point. I provided full and correct personal details to the police for this matter. Accordingly, it's impossible that I can interfere with the police investigations in any manner and or jeopardize the criminal justice system. Exceptional circumstances, Section 64E, presence or absence which may lead to undermining public order or peace. I submit that no public order or peace will be disturbed by my release on bail. No evidence exists and or has been brought to my attention to suggest to the contrary. Provisions of Section 69, the interest of justice in relation to the right to be released on bail. I submit with respect, if this Honourable Court does not grant me bail, my family and I would suffer grave and irreparable prejudice. The prejudice will be in the form of lack of support to my family, as they would be deprived of the love, emotional and financial support from me. I was made to understand by the arresting officers that I would be facing many grave charges in this matter. This means that I would really need to conduct regular and comprehensive consultations with my legal team, and also gather a lot of exculpatory evidence material for them to prepare if I'm kept in custody but not be able to effectively prepare for my trial. I'm advised that the wheels of the criminal justice system in the Republic grind very slowly. I'm advised further by my legal team that there are huge backlogs in courts, and if I'm not released on bail, it may take more than 9 months to a year before the trial is concluded in this matter. In view of the aforementioned factors, I respectfully submit that I am sufficiently rooted in the Republic I have significant assets and I have no history of criminality, and I'm therefore a suitable candidate to be released on bail. My constitutional right to presumption of innocence still operates, despite the alleged serious charges that I'm facing. It is therefore impossible that I would leave this country as a direct consequence of this case. There are no reasonable grounds to believe that I'm a flight risk. I'm willing to abide by any reasonable bail conditions, including reporting to the police every day. I can raise up to 20,000 Rand for bail. And Your Worship, if I could hand up the original confirmatory affidavit by my wife. It has the heading of this matter. I, the undersigned, Ntabi Singh Reni Lerutla, do hereby declare under oath as follows. I'm the wife of the accused person, Kagiso Michael Lerutla, my husband, the applicant. See the attached marriage certificate marked Annex A. I'm sure you have it, Your Worship. Very well. The facts contained herein are within my personal knowledge and belief and are both true and correct, save where the context indicates otherwise. This affidavit serves to confirm that I reside with my husband and our two daughters at number 6 Teak Street, Serengeti Estate, Ekurhuleni, Kempton Park, Gauteng Province. We are tenants at that property. See copy of the lease agreement and my identity document marked Annexes B, respectively. I take it that they are there, Your Worship, but it's the same lease agreement. We have also another immovable property situated at number 24 Mulder Bosch Estate, Brentwood Park. The latter property is rented out to tenants. This property is bonded with ABSA, and I am paying a bond of about 19,000 Rand per month. That is the confirmatory affidavit, Your Worship. Of course, in due course, I will address you on the various factors, but that is the affidavit and the evidence for the time being.
Thank you. Will you stand up, Mr. Lerutla? You confirm the contents of the affidavit as being correct? Do you confirm the contents of this affidavit signed by you as being correct?
Yes, I confirm.
Thank you. This affidavit by Mr. Lerutla shall be Exhibit B, and the confirmatory affidavit shall be attached thereto as part of it.
Is it recorded? Because there are new things that were not in our affidavit that are prepared. To see how we can include them in the affidavit.
How much time do you need?
An hour. I can say there's a lot of things.
How?
Hour is a maximum. Then if we did not take that hour, we will indicate the court.
Well, I'm not preempting anything,
Yes.
but when the person is arrested, immediately there and then, the arresting officer or the state must already start considering the issue of bail and the grounds of opposition, if any. When I look at these affidavits, what is being said there are commonplace things which often come for consideration during bail application. I don't see anything which is peculiar and that could possibly come as a surprise. Like where the person is staying, does the person have previous convictions, any pending cases, passports, travel outside, such issues. Considering the issue of bail and the grounds of opposition, if any. When I look at these affidavits, what is being said there are commonplace things which often come for consideration during bail application. I don't see anything which is peculiar and that could possibly come as a surprise. Like where the person is staying, does the person have previous convictions, any pending cases, passports, travel outside, such issues. But be that as it may, I'll grant you that indulgence, but I find it very disconcerting.
Yes, I appreciate it. Maybe it's going to be less. I was missing the hour as a man, but it will be very less than that. I will get to the court once we finish it.
Any comments from you, Mr. Wilkins?
So, if to echo your worship's sentiments, with I have nothing further to say.
Similarly, Your Worship, cannot do any better than the court have done.
Thank you. The court will take a break, and then once the state is ready, we will reconvene and then proceed. Court adjourns.